Hello and welcome as we gather again in the worship room with UCB2. It's great to have time with you. My name's Abby Gregory and we're going to be spending time in story and song. This time we welcome Hopestream Worship.
From Ephesians 2. Now you are no longer strangers to God and foreigners to heaven, but you are members of God's very own family, citizens of God's country, and you belong in God's household. And in him, you too are being built together to become a dwelling in which God lives by his Spirit.
The family of God, no longer strangers, united in his love. All are welcome here. No more shame and no more fear. Shake off the dust, fix your eyes on him. We are his dwelling place, joy rise up, dance, be glad and sing. We are his dwelling place, join together to show the depths of his love. We are the dwelling place of God. Leave the shadows, step into glorious light. Enjoy his presence, Jesus changes lives. Look around, see each face. Miracles of saving grace. Shake off the dust, fix your eyes on him. We are his dwelling place, joy rise up, dance, be glad and sing. We are his dwelling place, join together to show the depths of his love. We are the dwelling place of God. Freedom for the captives, death to life. Beauty from the ashes, dark to light. Yeah. Peace instead of turmoil, we've made strong. Comfort for our sorrows, here we belong. Yeah. Freedom for the captives, death to life. Beauty from the ashes.
Hopestream Worship. Welcome to the worship room with UCB2. How are you guys doing?
Yeah,
Really good, thank you. Really
It's
glad
great
to be here.
to have you with us. Sue, Polly, introduce us to who you've got with you today.
So let's start over here. We've got
Yeah.
Joel Maynard on electric guitar, and Joel's son, is on some of our tracks that are on
Recordings,
Spotify.
yeah.
He not in the band now, but we've got Joel Lloyd Carter on keys. We've got Owen on an interesting looking drum kit, which is very compact, very good for travelling. We've got Sue Crossman, who writes a lot of our songs. Sue can talk about that more. I'm Polly, and I'm married to Ben Axford, who's our bass player and does a lot of sound stuff. Producer. Yeah.
Does all the other stuff.
Yeah, the
Everything
stuff.
else.
Whatever I'm told to, really.
I have to say, Owen, I am liking the compactness. This must make the packing for the journey much easier when you rock up. And that's all you've got to do. Brilliant stuff. Guys, welcome. I know you've been on quite the road trip to find your way to us, to join us. And, of course, hailing from the Southwest, tell us a little bit about the origins of Hopestream.
Wow. So Polly and I have been worshipping together for years. I became a Christian when I was 17, and they invited me to sing in the worship band. And I was so grateful. Our friendship grew. And, it just felt like God had a purpose for us. And lots of things came against us. Our lives went in different directions for a while, and God brought us back together. And we just felt this calling that we're meant to sing together. We're meant to worship God together. And we were writing.
You've written songs. We were singing your songs
a
long time ago.
Yeah, they were very cheesy. Let's not talk about any of those. So we've been singing together a long time, and then we were also in a band with Polly's husband, who sadly died, and it was an amazing time of just growth and our friendship growing. And then Polly and Ben met, and we started playing together, and we started to write a song, and it was like, oh, something going on here. Ben had started with a chorus. He was so excited about becoming a Christian, and it just grew. And we just knew God's purpose in it. It's what we have to keep coming back to when things get tough. We wobble a little bit. Is that God's anointed this? He wants us to be together. He wants us to write together and worship together. So, and then these guys, Joel was playing on some tracks, and we were like, do you know what? He's amazing. He's got such a heart for the Lord and worshiping Him. Joel, do you want to join the band? He's like, yeah, I want to be in the band. So he came along, and then Joel and his son just brought a whole new dimension of really practicing and honing the kind of more technical, instrumental things, which we were a little bit more lazy about. A great encouragement. And then Owen with the sound, and it just each step has been this incredible blessing where God has gone, and now you need this bit, and now this bit. And so each person has brought a unique, wonderful gift, and it's just been an incredible, wonderful journey.
And is that reflected in the name?
Yes. Well, I think Ben came up with the name. We were really like, what is it we're about?
It just felt like it was a time, excuse me, where streaming was definitely, so how long was it? Nearly 10 years ago. Streaming was the thing now, and we did make CDs for our first album, but it felt like the Lord just sort of gave me, it's a stream of hope.
Yeah.
It's one of those names that every time someone asks you what the name of your band is, you have to say it 2 or 3 times because it doesn't roll off the tongue very well. But that's the meaning of it. It's Hopestream, and we just hope that that's what we can bring to people. That we've got a little bit of a stream of hope that comes out of a dark world.
We had a bit of a picture right at the beginning as well, didn't we? We were at the top of the tour in Glastonbury, and when the sunset comes, the light hits this stream that runs. I don't even think it's a stream. It's like, when
it's like a reen, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like we called
between
it
two fields, and you could just see it glistening. Yeah. And it was just like, wow, it was such a poignant picture. That's what we want to do, and that's at the core of what Hopestream is we want to encourage people that there is hope even in the darkest times, and even when the sun is going down and things seem really tough, there is hope, there is a light shining through.
Well, we're going to hear a bit more about sort of the outworking of your music and a little bit about your presence online, because you're busy and all the facets of that as well. But can I ask you, Sue, to introduce us to the next song, which is called My Safe Place, and a little bit about the writing behind it?
So this song is called My Safe Place. And at the time I wrote this song, I was really struggling. Things were very dark. And throughout my life, there's been times like that. And my safety has always been Jesus. It's always been remembering who he is, remembering what he's done, taking my focus off myself and what's going on around me, and lifting my gaze as hard as it is. Because when I look to him, I get new perspective. Things make sense that really shouldn't in the world's eyes make sense, like pain and suffering and all that really tough stuff. So this song is about that he is the centre, that he is my safe place, that he's holding me, and nothing will change that.
Take it away.
Fear keeps me silent, only and frightened. Truth be told, I'm not alone. Your arms embrace me, Jesus. You sing a love song over me, over me. Through every joy and every sorrow, you're my certainty. And if your eye is on the sparrow, you will care for me, my safe place, my safe place. God, you are my safe place, my safe place. God, you are with me, so I see a victory. Your perfect peace, my daily need, yeah. You take life's heavy burdens, you lift me up, you set me free. You delight in me. Joy and every sorrow, you're my certainty. And if your eye is on the sparrow, you will care for me, my safe place, my safe place. God, you are my safe place, my safe place. Yeah, yeah. One day with you is better than 1,000 anywhere else. One day with you is better than 1,000 anywhere else. One day with you is better than 1,000 anywhere else. Jesus, one day with you is better than 1,000 anywhere else. My safe place, my safe place. God, you are my safe place, my safe place, my safe place. God, you are my safe place.
Hopestream Worship are in the worship room with us on UCB2. Tell me, Sue, what does that feel like, the process of the song of your heart on the paper, practiced, brought to life, and then released into, the greater sphere, others singing that song, that vulnerability in that moment? How does that minister to you?
It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
It really is. And humbling. And yeah, there's been times when I've just been so overwhelmed with emotion that God takes these tiny seeds, these emotions, these things that we've got stirring in our hearts, and he makes them become something beautiful. But that is what he does, isn't it? He creates something beautiful out of something that we don't see the beauty in it. The production side of it, I just love everything kind of coming together and what these guys bring when they're creating, and you hear the things they come up with. It's so beautiful. I love that about music. All these different things coming together to create something so powerful, and it really gets us, doesn't it? It tickles our brains and our emotions, and it communicates things in such a powerful way. And for me, it really helps me process when I'm actually writing. It's like, what do I actually mean? What's really going on inside me? How can I make this make sense to another person, to encourage them and to get this truth across to them? It's a joy. It's an absolute joy. And I wouldn't be without it.
Polly, do you feel the weight of that, seeing your friends' words?
I don't necessarily feel the weight, but I see that, the Bible says God gives gifts to men, and there's loads of different gifts, and I see the songwriter as it's a heavy gift, I think, to carry, because along with all the creativity, there is, like Sue's just mentioned, the emotion, and so to walk the journey together. I'm so glad we've got each other. I really am. I don't want to cry right now, but God has put us together to take these songs and to lead worship. And singing is just such a gift from God. We're created to worship, and singing, there's all this scientific stuff that tells us and shows us that singing is good for us. And so to sing to our God from our soul by the Holy Spirit, that's like such a place where God can minister and release. And so when we take these songs to churches and minister through them, we often offer prayer afterwards. And a lot of people who might be quite broken come up to us afterwards and can just say, I've been through this. The words of that song have really helped me and blessed me. And so to be part of that gifting, to minister through worship, is a huge blessing, and it is important for us to stay in the Word and stay asking God, where are you leading? What do you want to say? What do you want to hear?
Well, you've almost answered my next question, which was the challenge as recording artists, but also in the congregational sense, how you keep your feet on the floor. Ben, what would you say?
I mean, today's quite special for us because it's somewhere we've come to play our own songs, which we try not to do too much when we go out to events. We tend to do things where we'll take all of our big setup, and Owen's actually our sound engineer, and we take a PA system, the whole lot, and we'll go to a smaller church and we'll bless them with something that they probably don't get a chance to do. And we'll probably play one or two of our songs. But really, it's just worship. Worshipping with these guys is just so easy. It's kind of how you know things are meant to be, because we all work in different teams at churches as well. I think we'll all agree that can be tough sometimes because it's just a Sunday morning thing and you get together, you might not have rehearsed. But with us, when we just play, especially other people's songs, probably because we're a bit reticent with our own songs sometimes, aren't we? We kind of feel like, do people really want to hear this song? There's so many good songs out there. We live in a world now where the quality of worship songs coming through is excellent. And so it's a real pleasure to play other people's songs. But do you know what? These two, they just nail it every time. It's like there's a word or there's a passage or something to put together a worship set for that church. And I think it's very rare that we haven't had someone come up after an event and say, do you know what, that song, that felt like the Lord really wanted me to hear that. So it's such a blessing, and we feel so blessed to be here today, just to bring some of our own songs.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity.
We're going to head back into music in just a couple of minutes and hear it from me. Please don't be reticent. Please play your music. Please play your music loud. We love you on UCB2. We love playing your music, and we want to hear more of it. So that's you told. But I just want to touch briefly before we get back to music on what you've also been doing on YouTube with Reasons to Worship, because I know it does strike me that for you just know how you can be connecting with your audience, with those that you can encourage through what you're doing online as well. And I know that that's had to be slimmed down somewhat to be, I guess, realistic as to what you can do in the time and resources you have. But that remains important to you, to just be real.
Yeah, absolutely. The heart behind Reasons to Worship was someone, a good friend from years ago. She said Monday mornings are the toughest day when you struggle with things like depression and mental health problems. And so we originally started with Reasons to Worship on a Monday morning, and it was just that. It was so good for me. I mean, I really struggle with mental health, and for us to get up and prepare and think, right, what do people need on that Monday morning when they could be really struggling and really finding it hard to face that week? And we would always ask the Lord, what do you want us to say? What do you want us to do? And we wanted to keep it very raw, and quite often I'd write a song that week that was specifically for that Monday, and it just kind of evolved. And it was a time when we were sponsored by somebody so kind to us, and we had more opportunity. We haven't done it for a little while, but that was the heart. It's that encouragement, short little encouragement. Lift your eyes to Him. Lift your eyes. Everything will get perspective. You can face this week.
Yeah, and we would never think, right, we need to prepare a reason to worship. Let's just think of something. We would always wait on God. And if we didn't, when you kind of got the thing, you know that God's given you the thing. And if we didn't have the thing, we would just have to wait. We'd be like, I don't know. And so God would give us whatever word it was He wanted us to share. And then because it all goes together. We worship in response to knowing who God is and how wonderful He is and how good He is to us. And so we had to start with the Word of God and say to God, what do you want to hear? So short encouragement and time of worship was, so.
Great. It's wonderful to, I've been watching some of the videos and very encouraged by them. So do keep at it. It's great to be joined in the worship room by Hopestream Worship, and we are going to move into a final extended time of songs. Yeah. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Distracted, I have lost my way, trading your love for things that rust and fade. Lord, forgive me in your mercy. Tear down each lie, each altar and shrine. Come take your place in my heart. There's only one whose compassion and love meets every need of my soul. There's only one who can withstand the dark, snatching me out of its hold. Jesus, it's you. Jesus, it's you. You see these wounds, the loss, my sin and pride. Rivers of grace wash over my whole life. Spirit, search me. Jesus, It's you, Jesus, it's always been you. It's you, you, Jesus, it's always been you. Here's my offering, a song of thanks and praise, a song to honor you, to glorify your name, Jesus. Nothing complicated, I just want to say thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me. On the cross, you died for me, took all my filth, and you have washed me clean. I don't deserve your love, but in your name I trust. So here's my gift to you, with the gifts you've given me. Some simple words and a simple melody, yeah. With a heart that's devoted to you, I will sing with all I have. Thank you. On the cross, you died for me, took all my filth, and you have washed me clean. I don't deserve your love, but in your name I trust. My soul rejoices and my spirit starts to sing when I contemplate Jesus, my King. Jesus, Jesus, thank you, Lord. Yeah, yeah. trust you, Lord.